Hello, parents. I hope you're off to a great start of your week. It was nice to have a long weekend to spend with family and friends, and so I certainly hope this finds you well. I want to talk to you for a minute about why middle school matters. These years are a time of incredible growth for your middle schooler. Your middle schooler is changing physically, they're changing intellectually, they're changing morally, socially, and emotionally. Their prefrontal cortex, as I've talked to you about before, it's the part of the brain that handles executive functions, but it also decision making is still developing during this time. And your students' ability to experience and to interpret emotions is very high at this point. They're beginning to imagine themselves as being independent someday, and you're beginning to imagine that too. And they're also trying to figure out if they fit in and if what they're feeling is normal. And so preteens are beginning to think abstractly. They're beginning to engage in moral reasoning, and they're searching for meaning. And they're super tuned in to whether or not life is fair, as you know. And they're starting to solidify beliefs and values that they'll hold for life. They're beginning to develop their biblical worldview. And it's why Christian education is so important at this time in this phase. And so social emotional maturity is still a work in progress for them. They're sorting out relational drama, and it's a time-consuming task for them. All this in the throes of puberty. They become moodier, they become more self-conscious, they become less self-assured about things, and oftentimes they feel really judged. And so as they toggle between wanting to form their own identity and fit in with peers, sometimes they really struggle with that. And they may even withdraw. You may see a little rebellion there. But it's the challenge of middle school. On different days, the same kid can present at the age of 13 going on 30, and that same kid can present at the age of 13 going on 3. And so, the thing about this is, as much as society kind of teases about it and causes you to dread it, here's the thing. This phase is normal, and it's a necessary part for God to use, during this time to chisel them into the young man or woman that He's designed them to be. And so it's why we teach them, and it's so important that we teach them who they are in Christ, because we want them to view themselves in that same manner through His Word, and not through what the world says and what social media has to say. So just know that I'm here for you, and that I'm praying for you, and that I'll walk you through some other things such as friendships and peer pressure, and how to walk alongside them to make guided decisions during this time. But just know that I'm thankful that you're here. I count it a joy and a privilege to meet you in the middle each week, and I'm praying for you. You guys have a great week.